Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. And Lance now to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Lance. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Back to throw, Smith. That's to the new Dolphin. It's Odell Beckham Jr. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, we can talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Smith. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. 3rd down here. When you look at this defense, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devontae Smith His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. At the 41-yard line. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Now Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Lance to throw it. And that's complete to McCaffrey. So nothing doing there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. And they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Lance looking to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Throwing now is Geno. It's caught. Beckham. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Geno. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And they'll bring Judy in motion right. Now Smith on 3rd and goal. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Santos' kick is up and through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Again, it's Mixon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Geno now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Micah Parsons.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Smith. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Smith.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Slot man moves right. Off of play action. Here's Smith. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Touchdown!
Joe Mixon.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dylan Cole, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. At the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
53.
After the interception, here's Smith.
Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Josh Wiley.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And Lance going to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time here. Lance. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Aiden Hutchinson showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the gun, it's Lance. Steps away to his left. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. To throw, it's Lance. Touchdown! Ricky Pearsall, 32 yards. And the Sentinels are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is down to 24.
31, Sentinels 7.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
The 71 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a first down. Now Joe Mixon able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Smith working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go, here we go.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. Oh, that is well read on the backside, and he'll be met well behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Smith going to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And Lance now to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Adonai Mitchell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Sentinels are able to cut into that deficit. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
There we go,
Well, now they'll try the end around. Shrugs him off. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, here we go.
Throwing now, Smith. Finds his running back, James Conner. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better.